Well, this is the Delay W podcast, season 2. I'm the host, Saint. Then we got a co-host here, 7.
Oh, yeah.
We got the panel here, Coconut.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got Kiki.
Yes, sir. Let's proceed.
So this episode, of course, it's a story time. Talking about like pranks and stuff. This first prank actually happened yesterday. Pure accident.
Saint believes it was a prank, but I would say it's an accident. But we'll count it.
This shit here, man. This fucked up the recording yesterday too. So Coconut here gave me, allegedly gave me an edible.
But
And
Yes.
this shit went left.
Yeah, them edibles gonna put you to sleep, bro.
I would have put him to sleep.
He went out.
Yeah,
He
bro.
was slow.
He had a whole train ran on him. He doesn't remember.
Okay, that's not true.
Huh?
How would you know? You don't remember.
It's not that I don't remember. I didn't. We'll get into it.
They got into it all right.
Jesus.
He would've woke up with
Jesus.
his ass hurting, bro.
My ass definitely did not hurt.
Because you're used to it by now.
Jesus.
I'm about to call HR.
HR will agree.
No,
You are used to it.
I would be higher.
Continue.
So we was eating some pizza.
No, it was before that.
It was before the pizza.
Was it before the pizza?
Yeah, I gotta say this.
Oh yeah.
So, as me, I'm Coconut. As allegedly, I gave Saint some edibles. I thought he would be able to handle it. I was handling it pretty well. It's got to a point where once he had it, and then we started eating dinner, like what, an hour later? Or was it 30 minutes?
It was
later?
like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So after 30 minutes, he would take a bite from the pizza. He would lean back in his chair, look up, and start sighing with relief.
That was from the pizza?
That was pizza.
That was pizza.
Not
and
the
dessert.
cheesecake.
Cheesecake
Oh,
was coming up. Once you got the cheesecake, that's when you started laughing a bit, and then you started like every bite you're like, "Oh yeah, this is good."
I can confirm.
And I would look up and I would just die laughing. However, like at first, it was funny at first. Then 30 minutes later, we're chilling. We hear this yak. Dude was in the restroom.
Wait. That was 30 minutes?
Well, no. After 30 minutes, he went to take a shower, and I'm in there. I'm like, "Yo, where'd Saint go?" So I'm like, "I think he's taking a shower." I go in there, and it's like almost completely naked. His Calvin Klein underpants were almost all the way down. His cheeks were hanging out. He was asking for it, but I respect him. I'm not gonna do that. And I'm like, "Hey, bro, you good?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna take a shower." Oh, can I borrow a towel? I'm like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." I thought it was whatever. So he takes a shower, comes out. We're chilling. Another 30 minutes pass.
Oh yeah.
That's when we hear the.
So that was based an hour. That all that happened within an hour.
Yeah.
I get agreed from like when I also took it. It felt like 9 o'clock was 1 a.m. That's what it felt like.
Yeah. When I took that shit, bro, like I felt like time was going slow,
Yeah.
but it was really fast. Like, so I noticed it kicked in during a cheesecake.
He kicked in a lot earlier than that.
What did you say I was doing with the cheesecake, though?
Every time you take a bite, it's either you laugh, or you lean back, look up, and you sigh.
Hey, it wasn't as bad as when you were eating the cheesecake.
Oh yeah, for me that was different.
what the fuck?
I started eating the cheesecake backwards. Like I started eating from the crust side, all the way till the the middle part.
Like Warwolf, like if you've seen any like the old cartoons, you know, like they be having like they be eating like a big ass chunk, just taking like a crazy ass bite. That's what he did. That's what it looked like. So,
Yo,
but
crazy.
now when I was eating the cheesecake, I didn't notice like I noticed it kicked in, but what I was feeling like was that the table was moving. And then I looked at fucking coconut. I don't know if y'all heard me, but I was like, yo, how much was in that shit?
Oh no, we answered you back.
Dude, we
I
told
didn't
you
hear
how
y'all
much
answer.
was in it.
We said
I
200.
didn't hear y'all answer.
So okay, so it's 200 divided by 3. So whatever 1/3 of that is.
Jesus.
That's not that high.
I did not hear y'all answer that at all.
We both looked at you and said it.
Mm-hmm.
Did I go in the kitchen at one point too?
Probably.
Yeah, you did to throw away your stuff.
See, there's a lot of shit that's just like
Like he
it
was
went left.
slow, bro.
It went left. I started burning up, bro. My heart was beating fast. I felt that shit and heard it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? No, I heard it.
It hurt. Oh, you
You
heard
did?
it.
Oh, you heard
Oh,
your
listen
heartbeat.
to
Yeah.
That shit kind of hurted me though.
it.
Then like everything was like twisting. Like bro, I couldn't like I had the MacBook out. We were listening to the podcast. I couldn't see that shit and it was fucking me up. I was like, okay, nah, let me turn that shit off. And I look at my phone, I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell is going on? This don't feel right. Then I was like, I'm tripping, bro. Let me just go like lay down or sit down on the couch. That shit didn't work either. That shit did not work either. I was like, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Like this ain't it. Then I had to like get my fucking like my clothes to, like go to sleep in. I couldn't find the bag, bro. I picked random shit. It was so hard to like pick up anything, and I didn't know what was what. I think at one point I thought I picked up boxers, but it was a shirt. So I was like going back and forth with
I
it.
don't remember this.
Y'all probably didn't notice that shit at all.
No, we didn't.
Then when I got in the restroom, that's where it got really bad.
Actually, no, I did see you pick up stuff. I thought you were just getting ready to shower.
I didn't know what was what, bro. So if you didn't peep me going back and forth, I didn't know what was what. I'm like, I think that's boxers.
I
And I'm
thought
like,
you forgot something.
Oh, that's right. You did ask that.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, you good? Like, you good?
That's
That
when
would have
you and
messed
I
you
were-
up real good, huh?
Yeah, Coconut and I were cleaning up in the kitchen and stuff, and we didn't even notice what Saint was doing. And we like saw him like coming back and forth from my room to his bag. And like, yo, you good? And he's like, yeah, try to find somewhere.
oh, before that though, I went in the restroom. I was like, oh, I'm just tripping. Man, I'm just tripping, bro. Like, this is not really happening right now.
Yeah, they ran a whole ass train on it.
False. But
allegedly.
my eyes was definitely red. It didn't look good. Then that's when I went to go take a shower in the other restroom. Bro, I
So you
could
took
feel
two?
shit.
So you took two?
Took a what?
So you took 2 showers?
No. This is before. Like, this was like before I went to like actually take a shower for real this time. That's when it really went left. I started seeing myself in third person, bro. Oh,
Was it at least better camera control than Mario 64?
no, nigga, it was worse.
Bro, are you serious?
I'm serious. I was seeing myself in third person. I couldn't feel shit.
You had the
That's the Donnie
Worst
guns
trip.
when you buck up.
Worst trip. I couldn't control anything, and I'm like, what the fuck? I know I'm not seeing myself in third person.
bro. I was chilling. I had the same amount you got.
That's your soul leaving your body, man.
I played a little bit. That was pretty fun.
That
At
same.
least 50 pounds on him.
Yep, that's that
That's
same
true.
thing that happened to me the last time
Higher
I
volume distribution.
had got off the gas with Donnie. Seeing myself in third person, bro, it was great.
This one wasn't great,
It
bro.
was great.
I'm seeing my life flash and shit. Then I started getting paranoid. I was like, bro, these niggas about to kill me. What the hell is going on?
Sometimes that happens, but you just accept it.
And then I just saw like a flat, like, what's a good look? You know how like video games or like movies and stuff, they like they don't show the other side of a door. They just have like a light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I was seeing. So then I didn't know where everybody else was. I'm like, where the fuck's Coconut? Where's 7 at?
This one we left, right?
Well, I was still in the restroom,
Wait, which room?
like in that restroom,
there.
and I'm like, what the fuck? So I can't even see anybody.
So lights off?
The
No,
lights
they
were on.
Oh, they're on. Okay.
They were on.
See my lights were on.
Even when I took a shower, bro, I'm sitting there burning up and stuff. I couldn't feel the shower. I couldn't feel the soap, nothing.
That nigga said I couldn't feel soap.
He didn't feel anything when he dropped the soap either.
Jesus Christ.
That nigga couldn't feel himself get clean.
Soap.
And then the shower door was moving, bro.
It's
So
a sliding door.
you know the shower door is this side, right? Like the right. Like on the right.
That nigga sitting there transcending.
transcending. You're
Yeah,
looking.
facing the shower. Yeah.
When I got in, it was actually on that side.
You were turned around the other way.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm sitting there holding the bar, and then it moved that way. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Keep in mind, I can't feel shit. Then I'm like freaking out, and that's when I was like, oh fuck, I'm about to throw up. But then I'm seeing myself in third person throw up, but it was like 2 minutes ahead. So imagine
This nigga clairvoyant.
I'm
This nigga
seeing
saw
shit
himself in the future.
in the future. And then I
Nigga had
threw
a
up.
whole That's So Raven experience.
So we heard him like wrenching. And that's when Coconut and I walked in and we see him like hunched over my toilet. Like, dude, are you okay? Like, oh, shit, did you throw up? He's like, yeah, dude, I threw up. And I'm like, God damn it, this motherfucker threw up in my restroom.
A nigga like me would have just told you to move. I'm trying to piss.
Dude. And so he's like passed out. We're trying to get him some water or whatever. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, did you at least throw up in the toilet? He's like, no, I threw up in the shower. Fuck. And I'm like, all right, Coconut, this is your fault. You gave him the fucking edible. You're going to go clean it up. And so we go in after we take Jay out. And Coconut's like, there's like no throw up in here. It's like a little speck. I'm like, really? Go in there.
It looked like nobody even threw up. It's like somebody just took a spit.
That's what I was saying. I was in third person. I saw myself like full on like movie throw
Oh,
up. Like,
this nigga took
all
a
over the
bunch of
place.
shit.
No,
This
we
nigga
went
took
in
a
there
bunch
and it
of
was just like
shit.
you spit. That's it. It's like he just took a spit.
And there was nothing.
There was nothing.
Yeah, we didn't have to clean up anything.
See, that's just
Everything was
fucking
dry.
weird. That's just weird. And then I don't know who set me down on the couch.
You did that to yourself.
Yeah.
It was me.
You somehow found your way to the couch.
Okay, this shit's weird. I don't remember walking over here. Y'all were playing Smash, right?
Yeah.
So it kept fucking moving, and
Moving.
like the screen that y'all were playing on, because y'all were playing on the screen, right?
Yeah, my monitor.
Yeah.
That kept fucking moving, and I couldn't see the screen.
I thought you were asleep.
Yeah, I think you were
I
asleep
was
too.
not asleep.
Because we would go and check on you, and your eyes were closed.
You were close.
Yeah.
You were
I
breathing,
was
right?
I was seeing like a blaze of fire on your monitor screen, and I was hearing. Was somebody playing as Link?
Yeah, that was Coconut.
Okay, so I know I'm not tripping. I heard. Well, I'm fucking tripping, but I heard Link.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically all I'm hearing him just and doing that shit, but I couldn't see the screen.
Yeah, how could you see that screen? Your eyes were closed.
You shouldn't even have POV of the.
Exactly.
No, you can kind of see it.
But I was laying down that way, huh? And the part that tripped me out the most was, did I keep asking y'all what time it was?
Not when we were playing Smash.
No. I do remember looking on my phone. Did it ring?
No, I don't think so. No.
It didn't ring?
Nah, that was just your head ringing.
I'm also tripping too. I don't think so.
Coconut was pretty gone.
But I checked my phone, bro, and I'm thinking like it has to be like 2 a.m. I'm like, I know it's got to be late.
You left at like 9.
Nigga, it was like 9:10 or something like that. Like every time I would check the time, it would just be 10 minutes that went by. But I'm feeling like it's fucking hours went by and shit. Like it was fucking bad.
But no, it's like a blessing and a miracle, though.
Fuck no, that wasn't a miracle.
No, it's a miracle in disguise. It's because you slept early, and that we were able to leave around like 7.
Yeah, the next morning.
Yeah. Because like I feel like if we stayed up from like playing like whatever, we probably would have missed it.
What time did you come by to bring that water?
Like 10:30.
Nigga, that was 10:30.
Yeah.
Jesus, I thought that was like midnight or something.
You didn't even notice my roommate coming into the apartment.
Yeah, that's why I asked you. I was like, was that nigga even there?
Yeah, he turned the lights on and everything. He like clattering around, and he saw you like pass out on the couch, and then he like turned the light off and like walked back in.
I do not even remember that, bro.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't think you remember the train they all ran on.
That never happened. False.
This nigga said NBA players always hurt until they start scoring. That shit not wrong.
But yeah, that trip was pretty wild. You know, I saw Life Before Life. I thought I was about to see the afterlife. It was pretty bad. I think that's probably the last time I do an edible for a good time.
You saw The Land Before Time.
Littlefoot.
Littlefoot.
Shit was out of line, man. Kiki.
What's up, bro?
There's one story I do want you to tell.
What is that, my good sir?
You know, this is a prank we pulled on your cousin.
Oh,
You know, back in the day when we had to use Kick. Kiki, I want you to tell this story, man. It's one of my favorites.
all right, bro. So it's me. So it's me, my cousin, our other friend, Donnie Goods, and we're all in a party. I think we just finished off playing around the zombies, and I think we was playing Black Ops 2. I think. So then, for some whatever reason, my cousin, we gonna call him Chromatic, he would always leave the party just early. Like he would always get off early. He wouldn't have like everybody else would be ready for a second round. This dude, well, I got a headache or back hurt or I'm tired. Or sometimes he would even say nothing. He would just get off. He would just get off randomly, randomly when we was so one time our friend Downey was like, I'm about to troll Courtney. So he basically got his phone and he made a kick account he made another kick account, but he acted like one of the girls that Chromatic was crushing on at the time. So he told me and Wolf just go along with me, so we did. So then so Chromatic finally did come back, and I even told Saint about it. Yeah, bro, that's not really her. Just go along. So then when he saw that it was that the girl he liked, we gonna call her M and I. When he saw that they was in the chat, even though it was really Warwolf and Donnie impersonating them, he got back on the game. He was like, guys, what should I do? What should I do? Saying, hey, go talk to them, bro. Like they in the chat now, bro. They in the chat now, bro. You ain't got nothing to lose, bro. They turn you down, they turn you down. If they don't, they don't. So then, eventually, it got to the point where Donnie on his actual Kick account had told him and I that Chromatic liked them. And he was like, oh, God. And then we eventually told him, yeah, that wasn't really them. That was just me being more control. That boy let off of a sigh of relief. It was like, you guys are not funny. Like, y'all a bunch of trolls. shit was
That nigga was nervous as hell.
I slightly remember that.
What made it funny though, when you put I in the chat, fucking Purple Coast, he left the chat. We like, bro, you don't even know who I is. Why are you leaving?
You don't even know her. Chromatic got more relevance to her than you. Like, no, you don't even know her.
Shit's fucking out of line. 7, you want to tell the prank you did with the fucking icing?
What's this?
The ice. Okay, so for the school I got into, they were very nice, and we had this virtual welcome weekend. And before the actual event, they sent us an email that had a $15 gift card for Domino's,
Yeah.
and a $10 gift card for Starbucks. And I don't really eat Domino's. And I was like, okay, it's just nice that they gave us $15 for it. And we're on for the podcast. What was it? A podcast?
No, we were watching a UFC fight. I think.
We were watching a UFC fight, and Saint was like, "Man, I'm hungry." I think it was like 9, 10 o'clock at night. So I think I'll order some pizza. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll order some pizza too. I haven't had Domino's in a long time, so I'll use the gift card they sent us. And I go on Snap and message Coconut and Swing. I'm like, bro, I don't like Domino's. I'm not hungry. I'm gonna use this $15 for some good. I ordered $15 worth of frosting. I'm like, wait, I need to make sure I get Saint's address right. So I text him. I'm like, hey, what's your address? And I forgot what excuse I used. Maybe I think it was for sneakers app. Like I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna help you get the shoes a week or so. So what's your address so I can have them send it to your house if I win? And he gives it to me. Doesn't think anything about it. And so I put the order in for 15 little packets of frosting. And I think 5 minutes later, Domino's calls me because I placed the order online. They're like, oh, we just want to confirm that you want 15 packets of frosting. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm actually making a cake. I didn't have any frosting. And I actually really like the frosting from your restaurant that you guys use for the desserts or whatever. And I wanted to put it in the cake.
The fact that these niggas fucking fell for that shit.
And I kind of felt bad because the employee who called me was like really nice about it. She's like, oh, yeah, no problem. We'll deliver it. I'm like, okay. And so they're saying we'll be there in like 30 minutes, and he sent me a little tracking thing, and you can see like the little car like driving around and shit. And we're watching the fight or whatever, and I keep Coconut and Swing updated on the progress of the little car. And I'm like, all right, it's in the neighborhood. It should be there in like 5 minutes or so. I'm like, hey, Saint, you still hungry? He's like, oh nah, I think I was gonna eat some pizza from last night or something, right? And they're finally there, and I'm FaceTiming Coconut and Swing at this point. And we hear a doorbell ring at Saint's house. You can hear it through his mic. And he's like, what the fuck? And he goes down there. And we knew what was happening. We were just laughing our asses off. I was waiting for him to come up with all this fucking frosting. But then I get a call. And it's the Domino's lady. She's like, no one's picking or opening the door. I'm like, oh yeah, I just ran to the store real quick to grab some ingredients for the cake. My brother should be there. I'll call him so he can come down and pick it up. And so we let this poor lady sit out there because Saint wouldn't want to open the door.
No,
to get the frosting.
No, that's not the no. So I didn't realize what was going on. I'm sitting there watching the fight. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, who's at our door this late? Like, bro. And so then my parents are like, nigga, did you have somebody come up? I'm like, no. I already ate. I didn't order nothing, bro. What's going on? My pop's over there overreacting and shit. He was like, I'm about to get my gun. I'm like, what? So then I go upstairs, and then that's when Seven's like, oh yeah, bro, did you like the icing? I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? And then I put two to two together. I'm like, nigga, did you order icing from fucking wait a minute? And I look downstairs and the lady's like, yeah, you didn't order icing? You know, they said that this brother was here. I forgot what name he said. It was something stupid like Steve or something. Like, yeah, you said your brother Steve went out to get a cake. Like, did you order the icing? My parents are like, no, we didn't order no icing. Like, what? I was just like, what the fuck? And then by the time I figured that out and went downstairs, like they already had told her, like, nah, we don't want the icing. So we fucking missed out on that.
You should have kept the icing.
That shit, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Y'all niggas got me good. And even my mom, like a couple days later, she was like, did you order that fucking icing? She was like, okay, that shit was kind of funny. I'm like, this nigga. Jesus Christ. Warrup, did you have a story? Did anybody else have a story before we close it out?
No, I'm not usually a prankster.
I have one that involves coconut.
Uh-oh, I gotta hear this one.
You guys ever play a game called Grand Theft Auto?
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Long story short, I stole his car.
Bro,
What the fuck?
I don't even know what we're doing that day.
Wasn't Ryan there?
Yeah, he was there. And
Wait, I
we
stole
were-
your car twice, didn't I? That was
No,
the first.
once.
No,
Only
once.
once.
Oh, I stole Yabu's car.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
We'll have him on there.
It was stupid. It was like because our mutual friend, we dropped him off at his house, but before we left, he got the what do you call the back? windshield
Oh yeah,
wiper?
he on Coconut's van at the time. You could lift the rear windshield wiper up, and we would always do it to him just to fuck with him.
And so-
Little did Coconut know, I planned this out with Ryan. I'm like, okay, dude, when we go drop you off, you're gonna go out and flip his windshield wiper up, and he's gonna have to come outside and close it or whatever. And when he does that, I'm gonna go in the driver's seat and steal his car.
He's already planned out exactly what they wanted. And once I put it down and I saw the car moving away from me, I'm like, mother, damn it, dude. I just see my car take a left turn out of my sight, and now I'm standing in the middle of the street thinking, like, all right, he's actually leaving me, but he's going to park the car back at my house while I stay here in the middle of the street. Or he's taking a U-turn, which he better fucking be, and he's going to come back and pick me up.
I made a
And
U-turn.
Thank God. Because if he went and just drove it back to my house and parked it there, and I have to walk all the way there, so I'm going to make my friend, the one that lifted up the rear windshield wiper, drive me back. I was going to make him do that.
I mean, it's not that far to walk. You could have made it back in like half an hour.
Maybe. But that shit was a hot day.
It was.
Well, we're gonna close this episode out. Check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and of course on Patreon, just for $1. We out.